The drums sounded so cheerful. 大家好，我叫兰奈尔，新年快乐。
大家好，我叫白威廉，恭祝新春。
大家好，我叫星星，迎春接福。
大家好，我叫护理心，元宵节快乐。
The Wayland Public Schools earned the Best Communities for Music Education again last year. Wayland High School's Honors Sinfonia Orchestra will present 2 songs. The first song is Prairie Tune, arranged by Robert Wang. This popular Inner Mongolian folk song describes dawn and dusk in this land of vast grasslands. Blue skies, white clouds, gentle breezes, and a flock of sheep that look like silver spilled on a prairie. Welcome Wayland Fine Arts Department Director and Wayland High School Orchestra teacher, Ms. Susan Memoli, and Wayland High School Honors Sinfonia Orchestra.
下面欢迎为人高中荣誉奖项乐队表演2首中国民歌。
The second song is a fantasy on a Chinese theme composed by Francis Osentowski. You may hear the melody of two popular northern Chinese folk songs, The Golden Thread and Waking the Dragon, in this music.
Children's education is highly honored in many cultures. The educators are called the engineers of human souls in China. Today we want to recognize a very dedicated educator in Wayland.
He was a math teacher, a principal, and now serves Wayland Public Schools as our beloved superintendent. As a colleague working together for 6 years, Wayland High School Principal Ms. Mizuguchi wants to tell you more about Dr. Zhang. Welcome, Ms. Mizuguchi. 下面欢迎 Wayland 高中校长 Ms. Allison Mizuguchi 上台教话。
Good afternoon, everybody. I will be speaking in English for my remarks this afternoon. It is such a joy to see so many students and colleagues and community members and families for this wonderful event. And today, as we celebrate the Chinese New Year, we wish each other messages of peace, prosperity, and happiness. It is also a fitting moment to extend our gratitude to someone whose leadership and vision have been vital to so many important strides that our district has made in the past 6 years, some of which is on display here today. We have been so fortunate to have the steady and thoughtful leadership of our superintendent, Dr. Paul Stein, for the past 6 years. He is a creative and scrupulous thinker. He is a caring and incredibly hardworking individual. He is an inspiring and student-centered leader. And my daughter says he's funny. Underlying all of these qualities and what infuses them with such authenticity and passion is the fact that Dr. Stein is at his core a lifelong educator. He just loves anything to do with teaching and learning. If you have never had a conversation with Dr. Stein about his fascinating career in education, I urge you to do so. You will then understand how his core values about teaching and learning evolved through unusual and wonderful experiences. You will find out that he has always been a passionate advocate for all learners. You will discover that he has worked in small alternative schools. He has worked in huge public districts. He has championed for students and for schools in the grandest of scales. And he was a teacher, a middle school principal, and a central office administrator before becoming the superintendent of schools here in Wayland in 2011. You will learn that his journey has consistently been driven by a desire to provide students with worldly, rigorous, exciting opportunities that foster lifelong learning and a desire to contribute to our society and face its many challenges. The China Exchange Program is a beautiful example of Dr. Stein's influence. Having supported a program like this in his previous district, Dr. Stein quickly brought a similar vision to Wayland for an exchange program that would build bridges not between two schools or two families, but between two sides of the world. Since this program began, 4 groups from the Jingshan Duanyan School and Wayland High School, including teachers, students, and administrators, have participated in the program. As one of the fortunate participants in the program, I can say that the experience was truly life-changing. In a similar fashion, but on a broader scale, as Dr. Stein remarked earlier, this year he led the administrative team in developing a new set of district goals, including the idea of teaching global citizens, wherein we state our commitment to teaching students to be productive global citizens. Cultivating these lasting connections across the globe through this program and through the creation and realization of goals related to citizenship are among Dr. Stein's many legacies. These comments are by no means meant to encompass the career of someone so impressive. I could go on, as could any one of my colleagues here. As a matter of fact, the ever-modest Dr. Stein would probably be grateful if I would quickly finish my remarks. In the context of this beautiful, culturally rich celebration that melds many worlds and marks this new year, we wanted to thank Dr. Stein for his indelible years of leadership and inspiration in Wayland. We wish you joy and continued fulfillment, Dr. Stein, or as we said in our opening, greet the new year and encounter happiness. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Michikuchi. And today we had two young artists from Western High School. They participated in our event for many years. They started to learn Chinese calligraphy when they are
5 years.
5 years old. Now we want to present this beautiful Chinese calligraphy, Hou De Zai Wu. That means a humble mind is capable of carrying good stuff. To our lovely dear Dr. Stan, can you please come up? Get this beautiful gift from our Chinese American Association, the whole community. Thank you so much. Okay. You're welcome. Yeah, I hope you love it. Another gift we want to present to our very dedicated volunteers. She is a town selectman, Mary Antis. Welcome, Mary Antis. Where are you? Can you come up? Get the gift from the twin sister. This is Cassie, right? If I didn't mess up. Cassie presented the humble strands bamboo to Mary Antis. So, Mary, can I see you? Here we are. So bamboo is a symbol for the strength, for the humble, for the openness to the good stuff in Chinese culture. We want you bring this to our community for many, many years. That's such an honor for us to give to you. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. So I know today we have another guest. He is I think he worked for our community for many years. Richard Ross. He is a senator in the State House. So thank you for coming. If you are sitting with us, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so we will hand it to our MC now. Thank you. I think I can announce the next one. Next presentation from our assistant superintendent, Mr. Crowther. He was the principal before, and he went to China with the exchange program in China, right? Okay, so come on.
April vacation, a team of Wayland school leaders had the opportunity to travel to Beijing to visit our sister school, the Jinshan Yangyang School. The team consisted of, and I can't really see them, but Christy Harvey, the Claypit Hill principal. We had Brian Jones, the Loker principal, Betsy Gavron, the middle school principal, Chitra Mills, who is the 6th grade house leader, is up in the back there. Barbara Coughlin is the high school math department chair. We had Tom Longnecker, who is the middle school science department or cluster leader. Barb Fletcher, who is the school committee chair, and myself. We traveled to Beijing for about 10 days over the April break, including the weekends. And the main goal of the visit was to deepen our relationship with the Jingshan School and gain insights about our school student exchange and to help others understand the program. I don't have a clicker, so we have to sort of give them a thumbs up for when I want to change the slides. This picture is from Buxton Harbor and helped us frame or visualize Wayland's relationship with the Jingshan School. We used the picture to create a canvas print which we gave to the school as a gift at our formal welcoming ceremony. The inscription read in part, "May we stand together and provide light for our students." The image of the two lighthouses located far apart created a wonderful simile for the relationship our two schools have as we are outstanding schools guiding each other's students. We were able to visit the Jinshan School for 2 days. During the time we participated in the flag raising, a formal welcome, and visited many classrooms in Beijing. There's some of the Wayland students that were there at the same time. We observed evidence on our visit how the exchange program has influenced the classrooms there over the few years the program has been in place. This picture shows students presenting math models, NXT robots like you would find in Wayland classrooms, a developmental play area with sand tables you would find in our early childhood classrooms. And the tour made us think about what we could bring back to Wayland. This picture from Claybit Hill showing a commitment of more movement in our elementary classrooms. This is the Loker before school fitness program. Tea tasting in China led to middle school class demonstration on water adhesion and cohesion. We had updated resources for our 6th grade history unit on China. And the trip gave us all an experience that helps us connect to students with diverse backgrounds or from other countries. We also visited a small rural school in Xi'an. We were often treated like celebrities there. Signing some autographs, I think. Miss Mills traveled to the same school a decade ago and helped raise funds for this school's library. She was honored by the experience. We saw many historical sites, and we have indelible memories of the kind and generous people we met. From the first minutes after landing in Beijing, we were warmly welcomed by our host families who opened their homes to us. We learned so much from those hours and nights living with our host families about China, about its people and its culture. This aspect of our trip was second to none, and one could argue we learned more from our host families than we did touring the wonderful country. We would like to publicly thank those families for hosting us. We'd also like to thank the Cantor Fund for the donation that helped reduce the cost of the trip and other aspects of Wayland's exchange program. Xie.
Wow, what a trip. Next year, I really want to get together with our Chinese exchange program. Next, please welcome the Wayland High School Mandarin students to perform for us. 下面请纬兰高中中文班的学生为我们表演。
The first program is the reading of the poem Loving Life. The performers are Hero Wei, Megan Singh, and Chen Long. 第一个节目是朗诵，热爱生命朗诵者为浩然先配上和红钱。
switch.
The next slide, please. So can you please play the slideshow without music if you have any problem to open the music?
我不知想是否能够成功，既然选择了远方，便只顾风雨兼程。
我不知想能否赢得爱情，既然钟情于玫瑰，就勇敢地吐露衷肠。
我不去想身后会不会袭来寒风冷雨，既然目标是地平线，留给世界的只能是背影。
我不去想未来是平坦还是泥泞，只要热爱生命，一切都在意料之中。
I think next one is a song. So we need performers come up to the stage. Logan. So the mic is here in my hands.